Hello everyone, my name is Ziqi and my metric number is A200154. So we are group 4. So today we want to present the assignment 8. So the question 1. As assumed in 2010 is base year. In 2012, the CPI increased to 120. And then the inflation rate increased by 5% per annum for the year of 2030 and 2014. The A is the calculator CPI for the year of 2030 and 2014. So the B is the calculator and explain the meaning of money value index in 2030 and 2014. So the first one in 2010 is base year, and CPI in 2012 is equal to 120. So in the inflation rate increased by 5% per annum in 2013 and 2014. So because of the formula of inflation rate is equal to current CPI minus previous CPI division previous CPI multiplied by year 100%. So the CPI in 2030 is equal to 5% equal to CPI 2030 minus 120 division 120 multiplied by year 100%. So the CPI in 2030 is equal to 126. And the second CPI in 2040 is equal to 5% equal to CPI in 2014 minus 126 division 126 multiplied by year 100 is equal to finally the CPI in 2014 is equal to 132.3. So the CPI in 2030 is equal to 126. So the CPI in 2040 is equal to 132.3. The question B, the money value index is equal to CPI in best year division CPI in current year minus 100%. So the money value index in 2030 is equal to 100 division 126 multiplied by year 100% is equal to 79.37. So the money value index in 2040 is equal to 100 division 132.3 multiplied by year 100% is equal to 75.53. So the money value index in 2030 is equal to 79.37. So the money value index in 2040 is equal to 75.53. So the examination, based on the calculation above, the CPI increased from 126 in 2030 to 132.3 in 2014. But the value of money index decreased from 79.37 in 2030 to 75.53 in 2014. So it shows that as the CPI increased, the value of money decreased. In other words, when inflation rate increase, the purchasing power of money decreased. So it meant that the same amount of money can buy fewer goods and services than before. Okay, that's all for my part. Thank you for your listening.
Hello, my name is Liu Xiayang and my metric number is 8207145. Now I will tell the question 2. Question 2, the question is the government's renationalization of subsidies on petroleum and gas has led to an increase in the retail prices of these fuels. Discuss how this leads to cost push inflation. The solution is that because the cost push inflation occurs when the overall price level rises because the cost of production increases, not because demand increases. Because the petroleum and gas are the key intermediate inputs in almost all sectors of the economy: transportation, manufacturing, agriculture, and energy production rely heavily on them. When subsidy rationalization raises their retail prices, producers face higher costs of production. Since these higher costs cannot be fully absorbed by firms, production passes on a significant portion of the increased cost to consumers in the form of higher prices for final goods and services. This upload pressure on the general price level, originating from the evaluated cost of production inputs, is precisely the mechanism of cost push inflation.
Hello everyone, my name is Zayli. My metric number is 8207148. Let's talk about the question 3. Given that the consumer price index CPI for 2014 is 125 and for 2015 it's 135. For part A, calculate the inflation rate for the year 2015. We know the inflation rate is equal to CPI 2015 minus CPI 2014 divided by CPI 2014 times 100 percentage. So we can calculate the answer is 8%. For part B, calculate the value of money index for the years 2014 and 2015. We know the formula is 100 divided by CPI. In 2014, the value of money is 0.8. In 2015, the value of money is approximately 0.74. Finally, for part C, based on the answer to the value for money index for 2015 in question B, provide interpretation. This shows that money has lost its purchasing power. In other words, 1 ringgit in 2015 can buy less goods and services compared to the base year 2010 due to inflation. So that's all. Thank you.